Okay, all right. Hi, everyone. This is a professional Hey Priestess. And I first wanted to say, my patrons, I'm going to be online tonight finishing up the divinations. I've been like crazy busy. It's like actually out of control. But you guys always know, if Daisy is usually like this late with some of the content, that means that we're going to either get a really dope gift or a really dope session, or both, because I always try to make it up to you guys. Now, one of the things that's been happening, you guys, is I told you guys about this crazy spiritual war that started because they opened up like they were doing a lot with technology where, long story short, there's something called the dream machine, and the galactic family, they want me to really go into detail about this dream machine because this shit is very sinister. I've been hearing, you guys have been seeing some people start talking about space and they're having galactic meetings about you. That's because a lot of these tarot readers and some people put me in virtual reality so they can spy on me and try to siphon my gifts, right? And it backfired. So some of you guys may know, like, I'm Nigerian, but that's just one of the federations that I'm a part of, because my people traveled, if we really want to get technical, some of my people traveled out of Kemet down through Central Africa and into West Africa. But in all actuality, there was different federations here at the same time. And because of our DNA, we come from a specific bloodline that's actually like, we come from a specific bloodline that is, shared. We have a shared DNA. So these different groups of people, we're different, but we have a shared DNA. That's why we have different bodies and we exist in different places, etc. So I know how to speak the hyperdimensional language that you guys have been seeing. I've never heard that. I've never seen that. Me and my twin used to work for the FBI. He knows how to code. And I exposed a lot with that whole investigation. That's how I met my twin. And you guys are like, oh, the investigation where you're talking about the tarot readers and organ harvesting and shit like that. Yeah, that stuff was very real. So I met my twin like that. He knows how to code. I know how to do a lot of stuff with the computer too. We figured out how to put the hyperdimensional language into technology, because a lot of this technology that you see with coding and computers and stuff like that, and hovercrafts and airplanes and spaceships, that all came from Kemet, right? Because Kemet invented chemistry. Kemet invented physics. Kemet invented a lot of different sciences that we are just not like barely like hitting like the tip of. That's why if you go to my website, you see all these new books, right? Because I've been getting downloads and being told, write this book, put this out. We put that in there. They stalked and harassed me and my twin for months. They put him in a torture chamber, kidnapped him twice so that he can like code for them and make technologies for them. It was really out of fucking control. I can't even like really go into it, but I have to tell you guys, because that's how far this went for this to become privatized, because white people wanted to take this and be like, oh, we're the ones doing this, and charge you a whole bunch of money, do a bunch of madness, and cause a bunch of chaos. So long story short, for my patrons, I'm going to be teaching that new magic system, because we had to break every single magic system because of how they used it on us and other hyperdimensional people. A lot of you guys are even watching this. So we broke their magic systems, and now I have a new magic system that is pure, natural, very intelligent, and I'm going to be teaching it to you guys, okay? So don't worry about that. You're going to get that. Don't worry about that. That will be coming this month. I had to just stop, pause, and put this out real quick because there's some madness happening right now with people's health, getting spiritually attacked, and they needed me to put this out. So I'm going to show you some of the things that we've been like doing here. So long story short, we built out a platform. You can go to my website, rwhealthtech.com, and we built out a platform where basically you guys can access these hyperdimensional services through the computer. What do you mean? You go on, you log on, you create an account. It creates something called a carbon link in your energy field, where everyone that logs on has like a specific like energetic chip in their fields, so that the spell work, it's not necessarily spell work, but energy work can go into your field very easily. It's all energy work. A lot of it is like physics, straight medicine. So through the hyperdimensional language, we're able to actually like translate a lot of this stuff into, we're able to translate using the hyperdimensional language this into pure energy. So let's say, for instance, you go on the platform and you're like, okay, ooh, you got cancer recovery, blood health. Okay, what's blood health about? I want to improve my blood. You can get a service that it's all about like blood sealing, where you can seal your blood from like the impacts of chemicals and stuff like that. There's even blood separation where you can separate your blood from different toxic people, toxic family members, toxic children, toxic relatives, sexual partners, etc., that are actually dragging your energy field down. We put that on there, and that's why the warfare was out of control. Okay, Daisy, now I see why you were offline, because you know how to do this. They want to put it into the computer. They can't, because they can't speak the hyperdimensional language. They were trying to force you to make them speak it, which is impossible. You have to be a committant. You have to have a certain type of melanin, and they don't have it. No. How can I do that? You want to get your DNA activation, get your DNA cleared? You go to the Energetic Health Recovery Plan. Okay, cool. $60 a month. Okay, so what does that mean? Because I know you were doing sessions. I'm not going to be really doing that as much, because now this is what you guys have. I was only doing that because I was building out this platform. Now you guys can go on here and just get it. How do I know this works? I'll show you. So with the Energetic Health Plan, you can get your energy field cleared out, your DNA cleared, your cells renewed. There's something called your trauma body, your energy body, that absorbs a lot of black magic. A lot of you guys need to clear that out. That's why you're getting chronic illnesses and stuff like that. This is very serious and very major. So you just need to tell me that you just disrupted this whole entire tech industry because you're doing this in health, but what about other fields? Thank you. And you guys can go ahead and learn about the chemistry book that I told you guys that I was writing. I put a sample on here. This is not a joke. Oh, okay, yeah, you took shit to the next level, Daisy. Let me go and see this book, right? It's about to come out. When I say that, I was writing this book and had people like screaming in my ear. They're putting me in virtual reality, doing a whole lot so I can put this out for you guys. It's really going down. Hella people are in jail. So many people are dead. So many people are in hiding. If you guys look in the news and you hear about all the tech industry, Apple's laying off people. Alibaba is laying off people. All the companies are losing money because they try to play with me and my twin, and we shut that shit the fuck down. There's a spell, it's called here, means that because you wanted to play with the chosen ones, you will go ahead and lose everything and have to give them everything. Ooh, that sounds like karma, and it sounds very equitable. Yes. And in the hyperdimensional language, that's called Gragaduananar, meaning that you did something so stupid and reckless that now I have to be very sinister with you, but it's all love and it's all God and it's actually all purposeful. And actually, I have to do that, right? So you're all okay. I see exactly how this language works. It's like basically the way that they speak is in parables, but it gets your mind right, because I just heard that and now I understand why I'm getting hit up, or why my karmics have to get hit up, and why they're suffering. Exactly, because they're illegals. So I have several different like subscriptions there. But one of the things that we did here with these plans is something called the digital pharmacy. What do you mean? Where we basically just digitized all of the like prescriptions. So you mean to tell me I can go in here and get my prescriptions? How do I know it works? Because you can track it in your blood. Will it kill me? No, because it's attached to a specific like energetic function where it doesn't matter how much you take, you get what you need. And that's in chemical, that's called Gregaduananinazure. And that means basically like when you take this medicine or you take this service, you will get exactly what you need. So you mean I could take as much Depo-Provera, which is like the long-term birth control shot on here. And that means that I will be able to, whoa, I don't have to go to the doctors. I don't need a prescription. I don't know. What other drugs you got on here? I got this Tipsoro, which is $1,400 a month. And it's basically something that kills leukemia. What about side effects? No side effects. How did you do that? We just translated everything into like it's the pure chemical code. What is a pure chemical code, Daisy? So you guys know when you're in chemistry, right? You have chemical like codes. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show chemical structure of Adderall, which is a drug that's very popular for college students. And yes, I know how to do that. And no, I won't be putting that online. I'm going to be putting more tropics online, which are way better than Adderall. And no amphetamines, no drama, no chaos. So you have something like this. These are like the basic ones. These are the hyperdimensional ones. This is the hyperdimensional aspect of it. It's on like the different pages. I'm gonna pull one of them up because I had like everything up here and I don't want to be clicking through stuff. But here, let me just pull up one of the hyperdimensional. Here we go. I'm gonna pull up one of the chemical combinations that we had created. So thank you. So yeah, you can So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Okay, so you mean to tell me that you know how to translate every single chemical into the hyperdimensional script, and then through a spell and a click of a button, I can get any single like herbal compound, chemical compound possible. Yeah, so that means that you can even bring down chemicals that are not on this planet. Yeah, that means that you can bring down like different combinations and herbs that we don't even have anymore. Yeah, yeah. Hey, Daisy, I see that this is going to start a war. It is as we speak. Right. So now you guys see why I was away. Now you see where the fuckery and the bullshit started. And now you see why these bitches are quiet on YouTube, because I expose all the frauds and everything's getting like shaken up and everything's like done. So let me go ahead and show you some of the hyperdimensional script. And basically what this is right here, this is the mother of carbon. Carbon, yeah. So this is basically like the highest quality of carbon. This is like double, quadruple, triple carbon. So if I have like a mineral deficiency because of my birth chart, which you talked about on your Patreon, I can come on here and get like an elemental balancer. Yeah, where I basically get like an infusion of all the different like chemicals and elements that I need to like have balanced mental health, balanced bone structure, balance everything. Yeah. And that's also in the maternal child health plan too, because some people have babies and then their bones are all sloppy and their muscles are all sloppy and they have a hard time recovering. That's also on here too. And this is stopping a lot of fuckery in its tracks. I remember I told you I helped Nicki Minaj change up her breast implants. Ashton Kutcher, he had like a really rare autonomic autoimmune disease, a trisomy, which is like a genetic disorder, like disorder of like the way that the cells and the DNA communicate with each other. And I helped him too. And those testimonials are on my website. So, okay, mental health recovery, maternal health recovery. Okay, I got the skin health. Yeah, weight loss. Yes. That's why I'm always like thin and I eat good, right? Now, that's one of the things that I wanted to tell you guys. You guys can come on here and come and see some of this stuff. And that's why I've been gone. So for my patrons, I'm going to give you guys a 50% off coupon. They're cheap. The plans are cheap. You guys can come and get what you need. But I'm also going to be putting out like a specific, I'm going to be putting out like a form where I'm going to be asking you guys what type of like drugs do you want to see on the digital pharmacy, so we can start uploading those. I have metformin for diabetes. I'm even putting up the very expensive, this is a very expensive HIV medication. I'm putting that up there. And I also have the HIV and herpes clearing too. What do you mean? Meaning that you can get rid of HIV and herpes. How? Because it's just like basically a code that's written into your DNA. You just block it and you get rid of HIV and herpes. So you mean to tell me that you just disenfranchised? I see. I hear you. And how do I test that? Go to the doctor and tell them to test your viral load. Yeah. And people, I've been giving this to people and they're asking the doctor, can you test my viral load? And the doctor's like, no. Why not? Because they know what's coming out. Oh, so you mean to tell me that the whole industry's, yeah. Hey, Daisy, let me get on this website. Yeah. HIV recovery, herpes recovery, family planning, pH balance, trauma recovery, like clearing out your energy of past sexual partners, sealing your energy field, and then super pathogens, because you know they're making monkeypox, this and that, this and this and that. This will block any of that from your field, period. Wait, so that's why you've been offline and they've really been like going bad on you, right? And I've been going bad right fucking back. Right fucking back. Right, so now, actually, now some of the stuff that I have on here too is if you guys, let's say for instance, you're like, okay, Daisy, I don't really understand that, but I still want help with my health, help with my health. You guys can go and get this access plan. It's only $40 a year. And it's basically like a really dope database that has all the CMS codes that you can use for all the alternative medicine services, like even getting your birth chart read, etc. And you guys not know this, but if you go to like a professional astrologer like myself or other people, you can actually get that covered by Medi-Cal, public insurance, like the one that you get from the government. Ooh, shit, yeah. And this is for all kinds of insurance because they use the same system, CMS. Okay, good. It's the same billing codes. So if you're, let's say for instance, you're a provider, you're a doula, you do this, you do that, you would go get a different type of plan, right? In all access, it's not 400. This is for groups. This is, it's 125, and you go on and you can see all the different codes that you can use for your health practices. You call the insurance company, let them know ahead of time, can I bill for this? Can I bill for that? Get approved ahead of time. You can start making money now. People really like that one because they can like make money off their practices and bill insurance. I don't have to be a doctor or anything now. And they're not telling people that. Ooh, there we go. Exactly. There's a lot on this platform that we did for you guys, and it's stopping a lot of fuckery like in its tracks. So I don't believe it. You don't have to. I'm going to give you an example for the digestive health plan, right? So you get some of this stuff. This is just like the back end plan. You find out about what, like, about your ailments. The digestive health plan is really dope. A lot of people like that. It's like straight energy work, straight energy warfare. I'm going to do the digestion improvement one, actually waste removal. And you guys are going to be wanting to go to the bathroom. How does this work? Well, the hyperdimensional language is like coded into the spiral. So when you're talking about how we put this online, you can just code it into a portal, and we just use spirals as a portal, right? So we go in here, we upload a portal, and then on the back end, we just kind of code in the hyperdimensional language, and that's it. It's coded with the hyperdimensional language for the health practice, for it to go rapidly into your body, for it to rapidly heal you. And then also there's a physics spell as well for it to like move at the speed of light. So wait, moving things at the speed of light, force, bullets, planes, the Department of Defense is like chasing after you because you can actually like do all this and they won't need electricity. They won't need gasoline. They won't need bombs or any of that. No, because you can just program this into like a computer that gets put into an airplane and then that's it, which is what Nikola Tesla talked about. He was hyperdimensional too, and he didn't die poor. They're just trying to make it seem like all truth tellers like died poor and this and that. He had a lot of money, and a lot of people died playing with him, period. There we go. Very good. So I'm going to play this for you guys. You can feel it. Right. So you don't have to come sit here and watch this, but I like it because you can like feel it in real time. And what this also does is it gives you like a health body. So in Kemet, you have different like levels of your energy fields that actually functions as like different bodies, right? So some people only have like 7 energy fields. Some people have up to like 26. I have about 89 because I have shared energy fields with my twin. And when you have your real twin flame, you share energy fields and chakras. A lot of you guys do not know that. And that's what's gonna like help you too. If you have a real twin and he's getting hit by magic, he needs to clear himself out, or she needs to clear themselves out so that doesn't impact you. There you go. So now one of the things here too is you get 3 downloads a month of each one of these. Ooh, and you don't have to come on here. The minute you go on here and press any one of them, it sets an energy in your field and you get these 3 times a month. You can just come on here and watch it though. I love this. I just go on here and I have one that's my favorite one, which is like the mental health one. And I just go ahead and clear out my energy field every single day. I love this thing. It is so fucking dope. So you mean to tell me that you just, okay. But what about me? I'm a doctor, I'm a health practitioner. You can still use this. People are still gonna need this and this and that. And the funny thing is, if you are a health provider, you can get an affiliate. So basically you can go ahead and sign up for the platform. And then if anybody like purchase this, because of you, you get like a percentage, but you can use this too for yourself, use this for your patients, your clients, etc. Right. So this is also helping a lot of people get their shit together because a lot of people are not good practitioners. And one of the things is you're going to see a shortage in practitioners and all the real practitioners are going to like step the fuck up, period. And that's why I have this platform up here. So you know how to register as a practitioner, you know what programs you can take. That's all on here, the Entrepreneurship Hub, which I showed you guys. So if you want to like find out in your state what free programs there are to become this and this and that and do this and this and that, that's all up there. We've been working on this for a while. Like I told you, my higher self is Imhotep, but she's like the high priestess of medicine. So I've been doing this and it's got sealed. So many people have tried to steal my work. It is fucking ridiculous. And you know what? That doesn't matter because people have been straight cursed trying to like stop this and do that and do this and do that. So now you guys know why I was like out for a minute. I like this one and it makes you go to the bathroom. Why do you? Because a lot of you guys got a bunch of shit literally, and that's what's like making you sick. oh, okay, and I'm going through a lot of spiritual warfare, and this is kind of why I'm not having success in my energy clearing, because there's pathogens and bacteria and chemicals in that waste, neurotoxins and stuff like that, that's fucking up my mental health, that different spells are binding to. Because if we can have this as chemistry, and this is also a speech, remember I showed you with the crows, think about black magic then, that's the same exact concept. Oh, so you mean to tell me that they're just binding geometric shapes to our blood and our body through chemistry and through spell work? Okay, because it's all sacred geometry, precisely. So you just figured out a way to digitize it. Well, there you are, and there you go. So I'm really done with this. I just wanted to show you guys about this bullshit, and this is like why the spiritual war is really going on. It's a lot going on, you guys. It's a lot happening. You have no fucking idea, but it's almost over, because my twin is building out like this platform where you can go online, and you don't have to know how to code or something like that. And let's say you have an idea for something like beauty, which I'm putting on here too. I want my hair fixed, my skin fixed, my nails fixed, and that's why you always see my nails are hella long, because I have spells on my nails to make them long and not break and shit like that. That's a whole other story. I cut my nails off because I was busy, so I couldn't type. They got so long I could not type, and I cut my nails off because they already grew fucking back. So now, one of the things that you guys can do is create your own platform where you can go ahead and do this and do that and do whatever you want. Ooh, I want to like make like herbs for like, I want to like let people like sign up for like different herbal regimens and stuff like that. We will have platforms like that where you can sign up for like create your own herbal salts, create your own this, create your own that, and you can do that and sell it online. Different people can do it. It doesn't have to be just one. It can be a few people doing that. Okay, so this is going to be for everybody. Yeah, so that means that a lot of people of color that have ideas for technology are going to be able to do this type of stuff too. Yeah, now I see why they're trying to hit you up, Daisy. Thank you. Thank you for doing this. Thank you. Thank you for paying attention and for listening. Now, I'm going to get on Patreon and finish up all the divinations. I'm going to put a code for you guys on there. And please stay tuned for the rest of this month's content. Now, that's all I had to put out. I know it went fast, but I just had to show you guys what we have put out for the community, because this is stopping a lot. And like I said, there is one that is specific for spell breaking and spell clearing. So now you guys can like go on there, because I know some of you guys like the spellbreaker sessions. 125 is a little bit too pricey, even though you get my time. So you guys can go on there. It's only $60 a month, and you get a 50% off coupon for the first month. And you guys can keep on going with that. It's very, very powerful. I love this thing. Anyways, you guys, the dog heard it and started barking, right? Because she already knows what's about to go down. Yeah, your friend is in the hospital for autoimmune disease. Tell her to hit that up. And I have one for lupus that she's gonna need. It's for lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, and stuff like that. And this is the thing: when you get this digital pharmacy, you don't get any side effects. Oh, why? Because you're getting the pure essence of the medication. No chemicals in your body, no salts, no chalks, no powders to carry the chemical into your body. Okay, I see. This is gonna stop everything. It is. It is. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to the website there, and I'm going to put on Patreon the code right now. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy. Bye. No one did this before, John Madden, but thank you for exposing who you are. It's not possible. There's only two commitments on this planet, me and my mate. So, Griga Duan and Internet, unless you are committing, it is absolutely false. Thank you. Yeah, you can get scoliosis from black magic. I'm just reading everyone's comics. You can, and that means what happens basically is they hit you up in space and it travels down to your body. Because some of you guys have in your spinal column, there's 3 different type of nervous systems just in the spinal column, especially if you come from certain federations, and that makes you extra psychic, right? It makes you extra psychic. It makes you be able to carry like a lot of like stress chemicals and process them into like raw energy for especially if you're handling a lot of warfare. And these are from people who come from federations that are all about like warfare, right? A lot of us have all different type of bodies, nervous systems, and all kinds of things. And that's why this platform is like powerful, because it's educating people on that and reactivating that in your DNA.